Hi, good morning, everybody. It's day 5 from lockdown 2.0. I'm still trying that. I'm still trying to make that a thing. Yeah, so hey, everyone. Viv here, all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I'm doing my daily vlogs during our second major lockdown in Malaysia. It's called MCO over here, Movement Control Order. And every day I talk about something that resonates with me. The topics are highly loose and not really structured in any way, but it's what comes to mind and what I think I'd like to put out there. So if you guys have any input, feedback, tell me what you want to hear. I'd love to collaborate or talk about things that you think is more important to talk about. Um, yeah, so today we're talking about spirituality. Why? Because it's Sunday. Observe the Sabbath. So I was born a Catholic, and I can't say I'm a practicing Catholic, but there are things that I keep to heart and I do on a daily basis. Like I say a good night prayer or a morning prayer. They're all totally ingrained in me. They're like repetitive mantras that I have learned since I was a kid. Um, there's also grace before meals that I just automatically say, and I sneak in a sign of a cross sometimes because very early on I felt it was uncool to do the sign of the cross in front of my friends. I don't know why. We put so much emphasis on what society thinks about us and how they judge us that we hide ourselves. So, in coming close to turning 45 this year, I am starting to, I think I started living my own life when I turned 40. And I just have a different perspective about spirituality and religion now. What I found out is that there's an overlap. So, what is spirituality and what's religion? A lot of people from spirituality, what they expect to find is, or what the things that they tap into is, where do I find meaning, and how do I feel connected with life and everything around me, and how should I live? But on the opposite spectrum, when people tap into religion, they look at what practices or rituals should I comply with and follow, what is right or wrong, what is true or false. They're very hard and fast rules, where spirituality is a little bit more elastic. I think I'm smack in the middle. This is where things overlap. And when things overlap, what the person is looking for is actually belief, comfort, the ability to reflect, some form of ethics, and some form of being at all, not or, at all. So how do we break this down? Let me just use myself as an example because I can't use anybody else. In terms of spirituality, where do I find meaning? This is a question I ask myself a lot, and it's the reason why I do certain things that I do, like try becoming vegan. Not so much so for health, not at all. It's more so because I love animals and I can't find why I should kill them in order to feed myself when there are other ways to feed myself. I can't find a good reason. And on the opposite spectrum, not opposite, but on the other side, in religion, there are things where there's a question of what practices or rituals should I do. The rituals that I do is like what I just outlined, that I say grace before meals. I know that in the month of May and October, ironically my brother's birthday and my birthday, is the month of the Holy Rosary. And my family used to say the Rosary every day for a whole month in May and October, every day, on our knees. we can memorize the litany, and we do that. We used to do that all the time, and that's a type of ritual that I resonate with, but I don't practice it anymore. Or going to church, there's a kind of feeling that I get going there. I don't like some things about the church, but I just like being in it sometimes. The smell of the incense, the familiarity of hearing some things, looking at the people, the uncles and aunties that come and gossip, those kinds of things. And then back to spirituality, how do I feel connected? Again, I do things like do meditation. I explore various types of meditation. My brother introduced me to TM, Transcendental Meditation. And I used to go to a Buddhist center for just plain old meditation, where I really liked the teacher and he taught us a lot of things. Kundalini yoga is something I used to do. And listening to high vibrational sounds on YouTube, or even going to a class, a sound healing class with my friend April Kwan. You can find her on Instagram, The Chosen Kwan. It's really cool. She used to be a radio DJ, but she's also a yoga teacher and a sound healing practitioner. She uses sound bowls. Sound bowls, I guess. And she does these healing classes every full moon and new moon. So I'll try to go there. And the more I go, the easier it is for me to just fall into a deep sleep or a deep rest and just feel connected, get a release, just chill out. Those are some of the things I do. What is right or wrong on the side of religion is something I have a bit of trouble with, because I feel there shouldn't be rules in religion, should there? You know? It shouldn't be that sort of rules that, you can be accountable for certain things that you agree upon, but sometimes religion to me is too restrictive. It doesn't allow you to be yourself. It forces you to be somebody you're not in order to abide by certain rules or scriptures that were written millions of years ago. Not millions, but a long time ago, that doesn't apply to the situations now. But some people need it. I don't want it. I may have, but some still do. That does not make them any less than I am, and that does not make me any superior than they are. It's just differences. Back to spirituality, how do I live? How do I live is just, like being vegan, making sure I meditate every morning, being kind to things that I see. That's an overlap that I also find in religion, but sometimes the hard and fast rules in the scriptures keep people so occupied in trying to abide by those things that they forget the main fundamental of spirituality or religion is being good. On the side of religion again, what is true and what is false? What is true and what is false? What would Jesus do? WWJD. It's things that people should keep on questioning in religion, because again, things were written a long time ago. Should they not be? Yeah, they should be able to last the test of time, but not taken to a T, I feel. So that's me in terms of spirituality and religion. Again, the overlaps are belief, comfort, reflection, ethics, and awe. Belief, what do I believe in? What do I resonate with? What do I ground myself to? Everybody wants to belong to a certain group. Sometimes religion can come in the form of groups, clubs, things like sporting clubs like CrossFit. They become so addictive because people find good camaraderie with everyone else in that group, just like what you find in religion. Um, so it's the belief, it's the comfort that you get from being a part of something. The reflection, both spirituality and religion for me allows me to reflect deep into the questions that I have in my head, the things I see in my daily life, and what is written, and what is hard and fast rules, and why are they like that. Ethics, things that resonate with me, like I said, being good, to me, being kind to animals, helping people out, trying not to lie, not cheating, and in my business, take on clients that I connect to and I have respect for. If I don't, then I'm not going to take you guys on. And being in awe. Everybody wants to always be in awe of something. You want wonderment in your life. You want something amazing. Like when I sit in my sound healing class, I'm always in awe at how I get better each time. And when I open up the Bible and I read a scripture, I'm always in awe that, wow, this particular scripture really resonates with me now. How is that possible? Because we look for stuff that we want to connect to, right? So anyway, without going too much deeper into it, because I'm not an expert and it's already 11 minutes and people have commented that this is way too long. Too bad. This is me, Viv, signing out from a vivid world, all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Stay safe, stay apart, but keep connected. Mask out. See ya.